Okay, so before I get into that, and I will, I think the number one thing I'd like to encourage guys to do is to trust your intuition. Um, so when I give a list of things to look for, it's like guys tend to want to make a checklist: eye contact, she turned her body towards me, she moved closer to me, she, straightened out, her chest to expose her breasts, or she flicked her hair, to show you her neck. Like, those are, some very typical signs. It could even be a smile. It could be a hello. Okay. Like, guys will focus on that. And if they don't get the whole check mark, they're like, yeah, she don't like me. I'm not going to walk up. But if you trust your intuition, and every guy has it, every guy listening to this fucking knows if a girl is checking you out. You do, 100%. If you think she was checking you out, she was. Go walk up to her. Now, was she checking you out because she thought you were hot or wanted to meet you? I don't know. But she was checking you out. Maybe she found you interesting. Maybe she just noticed something about you. Maybe you walked by her and you smelled good, But if your intuition, your spidey senses, you're tingling, and you're getting the sense that, I think this girl, like, is checking me out, then she is. But, I don't want to encourage guys to only walk up to girls that are checking them out, because, you should be walking up to the girls that, more importantly, aren't checking you out. I mean, we have a saying going back years ago. I can't believe I remember this, but we have, like, it's called, like, a warm approach. So a warm approach means that she was giving you, signals that she was interested in you, and it makes the approaching maybe a little bit less stressful, a little less like anxiety for the person. But some of the typical signs are the ones that I just said. I mean, eye contact is huge. Okay, how did she look at you? If you're ultra perceptive, maybe you could notice, if her breathing has changed a little bit. Okay. If you're walking around, do you just happen to keep seeing her in the same area? If you move around, does she come back to that area? I mean, and then, like the ones I said, is she kind of like exposing her breast? Does she stick her butt out a little bit more? Does she kind of like take a look at her phone and like fix her hair? I mean, and you're nearby. I mean, those are all pretty solid indicators that, she's interested in you. For example, if a girl's like giving me the eyes and we cross paths, I'll turn around and tap her on the shoulder and, just say, if you're going to look at a boy like that, you should at least say hi. Oh yeah, and how was I looking at you? I'm like a fat kid looks at an ice cream cone. Hello? I mean, all right. Like, but I'm not going to say that to a girl who wasn't looking at me. So I think, what you say is going to be dependent on, that sort of warm approach. I mean, but if you also have the warm approach, I've walked up to girls in the park and just walked up, put my hand out and say, hey, how are you? I'm Glenn. And just introduce myself. And they're just like, oh my God, like, totally flustered. I mean, and the hi, introduce yourself, works if you're extremely confident, because that, people tell you don't go say hi to a girl. Like, but on a warm approach, if you do it right and you maintain that eye contact and you're sincere and you're enjoying her beauty and her energy, it's extremely powerful. Like when girls fantasize about a guy walking up to them, they don't fantasize about some fancy fucking opener. They just fantasize about some hot dude coming to sit down and just being like, hi, who are you? And it could be that simple. You know what I mean? You're not fantasizing about like, who knows? Like, hey, can I get a quick female opinion? They're just not.